Man, I have got a lot of dog food considering I don't have Goro. This is probably going to be the worst start to a stream ever, considering I'm just playing and jumping into the valley and go mushroom hunting. I don't care, I need them. It's kind of annoying that the items that I need to upgrade Calais seem to be the least convenient collectible that you can have over here. Where you at?
I summon thee, covenant of the deep. We should make the most of these supplies.
I haven't used Kokomi in forever. This is probably going to be really clunky. Use their ult to get a grand total of 1 hit, and now that's some pro gamer moves. It's kind of funny how I mentioned that I hope that they would have some of these plants around so that you can augment your ability in the area. And then it turns out they had it here already. Although I still want it in other places.
Oz, reveal thyself.
Oh my god!
Hold the line.
Damn it! Kinda wanna see which combinations of elemental reactions are the best. I think going double lightning with Fischl and the Shogun would be really good with the Dendro. I didn't realize that having Hydra on the team just straight up removes the catalyze, which is sort of irritating. Kind of defeats the purpose, but doesn't stop me, lol. Enemies? Hello? Okay, how do I interact with this? Any ideas? Are you kidding me?
Fire it up.
Oz, reveal thyself.
Like the Hyper Blooms deal so goddamn much damage. But if it removes the catalyze effect, I'm not sure if it's worth it. Ah, there we go. Finally a mushroom. And there's another one. It seems like they put a lot of them like in the cracks of these rooms. Worth remembering, I guess. What delightful ambience. I actually don't mind it. Drop catching. Wait a second. My favorite collectible. And I only wish I was joking. Okay, let's see. If I do this. Well, this is a little messy. Bit of a problem that I think she's resistant to shit, but still. Okay, as cute as this shit is, I think I need to maintain the catalyze effect. And go some lightning stuff, because if all of Fischl's weird funky effects like this actually just gets affected by the flat damage, that would be insane. Huh? Can we burn it? I guess it was being really hopeful. Ah, mushroom. What is that over there? Is that a... No, it's a bird. Doesn't too disappointed. But it wasn't what I was after. Couldn't they put these damn mushrooms in places that are a little more convenient? Yeah, like here, lined up against the road. Perfect. Hello.
Here's backup. Fire it up.
Hup, I ruined. Allow me.
No rest for the wicked.
Propagate.
Yeah, I think having this absolute soup of a setup where I'm triggering every goddamn reaction I can at the same time isn't actually that useful. Unfortunate. Okay, so what would the better setup be? I actually think the double Dendro shit would be pretty good. This would be good if I had the resistances and crap, but I don't. No. I'll probably get it confused if I mix them now. No.
The campaign begins.
Too bad I just missed something, Kazuo. I think I've mixed some of these. Items around though. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to sit on that one. Give it back, Toma. Wait. No, that is not correct. Who is it? Hold on. Surely one of these. Oh yeah, oh, he took it. Well, ain't this a hoot and a holler? Well, she's not using it. Wait, that doesn't give me the crit I need though. Oh, come on. Yeah, this actually is probably the best one. Unfortunately. Missing some attack now. This has got a shitload of elemental reaction, yeah. Oh, whatever, it'll have to do. Yeah. Okay, so when I go shit like this.
There is no escape.
Yeah, seems to do work. Now back to the excitement of mushroom hunting. Man. Wait, I have no healer, do I?
Odds revealed. I summon.
Illusion shattered.
It's because I'm hitting environmental objects that causes attack seems to be doing so much damage. I'm assuming so.
Brings a smile to my face.
I think it usually does like 12,000 per hit. Excuse me. Kind of funny that hitting it with a sword doesn't make it explode, but gently touching it does. Hold on. Dendroculus. Sounds like a vampire. Wait. Dendroculus. Well, how do I... There we go. And from here... Oh, there it is, so... Damn it! Did it too early! Should be fine though, right? Yeah, buddy. Okay, but I should have a healer for this. Or some semblance of it. I don't think that's a good idea. This probably would be best, honestly. I wish I had a Dendro healer. This would be a pretty hefty boost. I should think...
May knowledge guide you.
I actually think it provides enough healing, even though it's like borderline nothing.
Rain outlines your...
Come on, I should be able to target that, right? Come on. It's a little annoying that it doesn't make the range clear. So you sort of just have to leap of faith my way over there.
By royal decree...
It's just me, or does he attack pretty fast?
No rest for the wicked.
Damn it. Okay, I'm used to Sincho in that slot, so I need to swap those around. Excuse me, coming through. There's a Dendro to the right. Probably get that. Oh shit! What is this? Get some shooting from there. Hello, bite. Wait, can I fire all three almost at the same time? I thought there was like a delay. Ah, am I an idiot? Don't answer that. Wait, I just realized I should probably continue the main quest so that I can figure out how to interact with some of these things. I'm assuming they'll just explain it in the quest or make them actually possible to do in the quest. In the meantime, I'm here. Achieving nothing.
Time to act. Body and mind. I summon thee.
Ow. Why do I never use these?
This an answer
Like what?
from this world?
Yeah, probably. Like I'm right next to it and I don't click it. I don't think the locking effect is that obvious. Alternatively, I'm pretty stupid. That can't be it though.
Decree.
Surely.
Scatter.
How close does that have to be? I wish these mushrooms were easier to find. It legitimately is the only reason that I'm here. Well, I like how some of those mushrooms just look like baked potatoes. How did I activate that again? I need to found Dendroculus. Wait a second, these have symbols next to them. Like, should this one be activated first?
Scatter.
Possibly. Well, shit. Does that work? Hey! Fantastic. That makes things a little bit easier. Okay, so it seems like this one needs to go first. Or am I just guessing wildly? I'm assuming there's an order to these. But what's the actual indicator? Ah, here we go. And then this aims here. Which then aims over there, which then points to this final one. Which then points to this. Yeah. I'm a genius! Uh-oh. Don't phase through reality, official. Oh, and a quest chest on top of that.
What trinkets?
Yeah, forsooth, beseech. Mayhaps. And now I have a teleport point. Not actually going in there yet. Wait, what's the reward? Ah, okay, I could have needed that earlier. Well, would have been nice. Grab nice doesn't get me anywhere.
No escape.
Propagate. No, my sword.
Where the hell would I go? I wish I could Marco Polo these mushrooms. Well, just leave this thing. Lead me to the land down under. Where sealies fly and men sunder. Sealy, is there collision okay? I'm right here. Don't need to jitter. Woo!
But a momentary distraction.
Isn't life all about that? Okay, where can I find another Dendroculus to shoot that thing?
Scatter. Oz, reveal thyself.
No rest for the wicked.
Illusion shattered.
Really? That's where you aim? Oh, come on.
Propagate.
I wish there was like a Dendro version of facial. It'd be nice to have like constant application, but there's not anybody has that capacity in their kits at the moment, are there? Do you think the spin crystal I found is just this foggy sound. Because there's not any music playing here, and this is where I found it, so... kind
There is no escape.
of begs the question.
By royal decree.
You wanna activate maybe? You don't wanna go up here? Man, that is breezy. Well, that sent me far. Way further than I was expecting. Let's see if I don't die in the process of falling. What's that over there? What am I looking at? I legitimately can't tell what this is supposed to be. Is it protected? Explain yourself. This has to be quest related or something. There is no obvious way of dealing with that. Oh yeah, any mushrooms? Can't believe you've done this. Hey! Nice. But I need like 20. I'm not even close. It's kind of sad that I'm already at the point where I'm struggling to get the resources required for the characters that I have. I was hoping to not have to deal with this in a while.
Scatter.
Good job, Fischl.
Is this an answer from this world? Time to act.
Not a voice actor. Is this an answer from this world?
No, my sword.
She sounds way too pleased. It's just a regular old wooden ass chest. Could this be the answer that I sought? Could my brother be hidden in here? Huh? Oh, Ether, are you here? Oh shit, I think I can level up now. Weird way of phrasing it, I mean the statues. I wish I could hotbar this. I keep needing to use it, but... I'm kind of curious. The aggravate spread effect says that it adds flat damage, which then can crit. But the flat damage that it adds, it's based on the person, the elemental mastery of the person landing the attack. I'm not sure. I mean, to be fair, I don't know how else it'll work. Okay. And after having stayed here for ages, how many shrooms do I have? Half of what I need. I might just start buying those. Nah, that's not worth it. Still, it would be nice to have some more Dendro. Okay, back to questing. I'm wondering when the hell I'd meet the Dendro Archon, and also when I'll be able to do the reputation shit around here. I think that's where the dude was.
Ad Astra Abyssask.
Wow, haven't heard
Hello,
that phrase.
traveler in Paimon.
So cool and original. How did you come up with it?
Catherine, we need your help with something.
Understood. The Adventurers Guild is always ready to serve you. With what do you require assistance?
We want
I'm
to
not
meet
sure.
with Lesser Lord
Oh, yeah, that.
Kusanali. Do you know a way we can do that?
Do you?
You two wish to meet with Sumeru's Archon. Understood. Please wait.
Do we really need this awkward silence? Nice censor.
I apologize, but I am unable to call up any relevant information in the Akasha. I'm also unable to locate any pertinent information in my personal memory.
Why are you such a robot?
Another dead end. Well, if Catherine can't help us, then we really don't know anyone else to ask now.
But this is when somebody shows up
Do not
behind you.
worry. I may know of someone who can help you two.
Ah, so we don't have a
In
dead end.
Sumeru, the Adventurers Guild does not serve as the vanguard of information. Rather, there are numerous active mercenary groups collectively known as the Eremites.
Yeah, I've seen a few of them. Aren't the Red Scarves technically Eremites? Aren't we beating the shit out of them?
They take on various contracts and work all across Sumeru, so they naturally accrue intelligence. An
Good
Eremite
for them.
brigade called the Corps of 30 is in charge of Sumeru
Yep.
City's defenses. Not only are they the oldest brigade, but they are responsible
I think they're the
for
ones
managing and
in
coordinating
charge
the
of the
affairs
reputation
all
shit.
other mercenary brigades.
Really? So they're just the ones in command.
Core of 30? What a weird name.
Apparently 30 people made the group.
Supposedly,
Not that it consists of
they are
30
named as
soldiers.
such because their ranks numbered 30 at their inception.
Yeah, that shit.
Asfand, an advisor with the Corps of 30, maintains good relations with the Adventurers Guild. Though he's already retired, he and his words carry great weight within mercenary circles. If you'd like
Wow,
to get
very
in
cool.
contact with him, you can find him at the Corps of 30's headquarters, the Citadel of Rexar.
Rexar? I remember him from Warcraft. Thanks a bunch,
You're
Catherine.
welcome. I wish you two the best of luck. We look forward to your exploits in Sumeru.
Why? What have I done for you?
Alright, off to the Citadel of Rexar we go!
Yay. Okay. Where? Yeah, that... Wow, that's exactly where I pointed to. And where Reputation Man himself is. Spin Crystal! I just like unique collectibles. It doesn't even matter what they are. The second they're redundant, it's just a little less satisfying. Hey, Asfand! Yeah, this is where I came in.
Welcome. The Adventurers Guild told me to expect you two.
Yes, hello.
It's nice to meet you, Asfand. We'd like to ask you about something.
I'm sure he would. Are we talking? Hello?
I see. So, Catherine's the one who sent you this way.
It didn't even black screen to say, we explained it to him. Good job.
Ha! It's true that the Eremites' network is vast, but even I can't help you meet the Dendro Archon.
Is there anyone who can?
Wait, seriously?
How many people are we gonna... How... What? Jesus Christ. Isn't he like the 5th or 6th person we've been like, hey, can you hook us up with the Dendro Archon? No, I can't. It's almost like there's a pattern here.
Afraid so. The Eremites aren't terribly religious, so we don't know much about divinities. As far as the Akasha goes, we can access even less than you.
What? Why?
We originally came from the desert. The gods there died off long ago. Since those days,
Who's the Crimson
we used
King?
our own 2 hands to carve out a living. We don't beg gods for their aid.
No.
It isn't just us, though. If you ask me, I think most in Sumeru aren't interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Yeah, they seem to be more interested in the Greater Lord. Why is that?
Oh? Why's that?
Just take the Academia, for example. They're the ones who truly rule Sumeru. Although they believe in gods, most of them only care for the late Greater Lord Rugadavada.
You rubbed a little too much stink on the Rocket Nevada.
In their eyes, she was the one who founded Sumeru and gifted us with the Akasha. Lesser Lord Kusanali just happened to inherit her legacy.
That's why I want to know more about her. Like, does he even serve a purpose at the
Because
moment?
of the Academia's influence, most citizens are more familiar with Greater Lord Rukadevada and hold her in greater esteem.
Yeah,
Not to
sure.
mention that Lesser Lord Kusanali never makes an appearance, and the Academia never announces anything about her. As far as the people of Sumeru are concerned, she's just a god that exists. And that's all.
Isn't that good enough?
Really? Aw. After hearing all of that, Paimon sort of feels bad for Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Well, she might not want the attention. Who knows?
Ha! But who knows? We're all just guessing when it comes down to it. Besides, I'm sure the god of wisdom doesn't worry about her reputation among people like us.
Yeah, I was saying the exact same thing.
Alright, well, thanks for the info, Osfond.
Yeah.
No problem. Always happy to help out the Adventurers Guild.
Are you though? After leaving the citadel of Rexar, you question several people in Sumeru City.
Seems Osfond was right about most people's attitudes here.
Sure. Give me a second.
Not only are they not interested in the Dendro Archon, they even say stuff like, if the Akasha doesn't think I should know, then I don't need to know about it.
Sorry, who's living for who here? Is the Akasha making all the decisions?
Information non-stop ever since we got to Sumeru. But the harder we try, the more helpless everything seems.
You know, when I went to Sumeru, I didn't expect there to be a giant hive mind. That seems to be the case.
Isn't there at least one person in this entire city who cares about Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Yeah, like we only need the one. Surely there's one.
You two are interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Oh!
Huh? Who are you?
What a
From the
coincidence.
sound of it, you two are Outlanders who recently arrived here. You've been asking around for information on Lesser Lord Kusanali, right?
Ah, yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to introduce myself.
Dunyaza.
Dunyarzad, one of Lesser Lord Kusanali's faithful followers.
Oh, shit!
Oh, really? Then do you know how we can meet with her?
I'm afraid I can't help you with that.
Oh my
But your
god!
conversation earlier did happen to remind me of a legend about the Dendro Archon.
What sort of legend? Did you tell us the legend?
Sure. It goes like this. Long, long ago, there was a man who heard a prophecy. It predicted that a great calamity was about to befall him.
Oh, okay.
Panicked by what he heard, the man sought out the Dendro Archon in hopes that she would bless him with the wisdom to help him escape his predicament. The man journeyed across deserts and through rainforests and experienced tribulations of every kind. However, he still couldn't find any trace of the Dendro Archon. In
Damn shame.
despair, he thought, alas, the Archon has abandoned me. He then had no choice but to sorrowfully resign to his fate.
Oh.
And then what happened?
And then the calamity came. But to his own surprise, the man felt somehow emboldened by the trials of his journey. By relying on his own strength, he managed to overcome the adversity. At that moment, a bird perched upon his shoulder.
I need
This
to
bird
capture it.
was, in fact, an avatar of the Dendro Archon. She said,
Is it the glass bird?
"Oh, Archon Seeker, do you now understand? She and her wisdom have long been found by you. Along your journey, we were in every flower and blade of grass, every ray of sparkling sun, and every breath of dancing wind. So long as you continue to think and ponder, we'll be wherever you go."
So she takes credit for his achievements. What an amazing story.
Thanks for the story! Paimon feels all warm and fuzzy inside after that.
You're all warm and fuzzy outside too, Paimon.
In a way. This seems like this story is also one of the Dendro Archon's avatars.
The story itself is one of the avatars?
Dunyarzad, since you worship Lesser Lord Kusanali, can you tell us anything else about her?
Anything?
So did you two know that, I'm terribly sorry, but it seems something's come up now. Let's chat another day.
You okay, buddy? Oh, come on!
Hey, wait! What the heck just happened?
I think it has something to do with those people over there. Who?
It looks like they're searching for someone.
Oh.
Dunyarzad was acting super nervous just now. You think they're looking for her?
Are the mercs after her?
This stinks! We finally managed to find a lead about Lesser Lord Kusanali. We can't let them get in the way now.
But we just did.
Let's see if we can get rid of them. Then we can catch up with Dunyarzad.
Hey,
Okay, how do we do that?
have you two seen a brown-haired girl wearing a purple top and a long blue dress? We're looking for her.
Maybe we have, maybe we haven't.
Did she have bandages wrapped around her wrists?
Yes, that's her. Did you see which direction she went?
Yeah, she went that way.
Quick, after her!
Where did you send them? Behind the house?
That should keep him busy for a while. Let's hurry and find Dunyarzad.
I'd love to, but the camera didn't exactly help me. Knock knock? No? Okay. Ooh, tax officer. I wonder what new stock the shops got in today? Okay. Picking out some jewels? Oh no, I'm just admiring them is all. I'm gonna be able to afford anything like this as a trainee tax officer, but it's just being able to look at such shiny and beautiful things brings me joy. Ah, a fellow materialist. It's hard not to doubt yourself when your superior is always scolding you for being childish. So when I'm not working, I'll look at the things I like to blow off steam. Okay, if it works for you, I guess. Weird form of therapy. Oh yeah, speaking of reading random dialogue. Blocks of refined pure energy. An item you obtained after traversing the nursery. Story of a shepherd who came across a magic bottle within which an unexpected being was confined. The legend has it that King Alamar, while still alive, had collected numerous jinn and demons from across the world, placing them within magic bottles. Legend has it the world was once teeming with such jinn. Alamar, mighty yet bewildered, seized them from the silver night winds and quicksands of the desert, the mystical swirls of the ocean, and the tinkling springs in the rainforest, and kept them in silver bottles. He was like an arrogant conqueror and at the same time a curious child. Alamar harnessed the spirits with bridles and yokes, learned from their laments about the story of the dismal moon and the driving morning star, and built the majestic Kanum, the city of amphitheaters, or city of the moon maidens, to commemorate them. It is said to have been the city of the spirits, the paradise of for migrants, not immigrants, excuse me, from the moon, gifted to them by Alamar. In return, the spirits constructed the huge doorway to his mausoleum. This is the tale as the desert singers would tell it. Countless years later, Kadum, like Saleh, the city of the valiant Thamudians, Tulaitula, the land of the wise Tinarians? Really? And Organa, the city of 29 days. That sounds weird. Has long been buried. What happens when you get to 30 days? Has long been buried beneath heavy sand and swirling currents, as have the countless clans that inhabited it, and the innumerable gin imprisoned in their silver magic bottles. Now let us leave the unnecessary fact-finding to one side and return to the subject. 15 years after Port Ormuz was built, a young shepherd found a silver bottle in the Gravelsong Dunes. Note 1. Whether out of childish curiosity or reckless uncharacteristic of desert dwellers, the boy broke the seal beneath the silver bottle and opened it beneath the moonlight. Note 2. The ravens of the mortal worlds are so exceptionally nosy. A genie arose from the bottle. Note 3. In the form of a dancer as flexible and languid as a cat, and as bright and beautiful as a water lily. Ravens? The youth was clueless, as he did not resemble a bird, nor was he nosy. Oh, noisy. Yes, ravens, the spirit repeated, rather impatiently. Birds that live fast and die fast, a noisy lot, and make no mistake. Only when they die do they wake up. What about this is there to not understand, The young man shook his head in confusion, bringing a sigh to the spirit's lips. Listen, foolish bird. The spirit shook her head, her myrrh-scented braids swaying gently in the moonlight, the golden bells dangling at their ends, ringing dreamily, but her amber eyes glinting like daggers. I will allow you to ask 3 questions under 3 conditions. First, do not defame my Lord Alamar. This is my bottom line. Note 4. Second, harbor no arrogance. Short-lived mortals should know where they stand. Third, do not pry into the affairs of heaven and earth. Know this, there are indeed brave guardians and splendid stars in heaven. If you fail to comply, I will fly into your mouth and nose on the night wind like the 3 moon goddesses on their steeds, draw out your guts and soul, and make your lifeless flesh my new home. Jesus! Settle down. The youngster hastened to cover his mouth and nose, nodding profusely to show that he understood the conditions. This is a little too long. I'll save it for later. Still fun that they have pieces of lore in her. I wonder if it's going to be related to one of the next characters who has a magic lamp. Hey, Dunyazad, how you doing?
There you are, Dunyazad. We thought you might have been long gone by now.
Oh, it's you two. Oh, you startled me there.
I
You can
didn't know.
relax now. We threw those people looking for you off the trail.
We sure did.
Really? Thank you so much. Unfortunately, I believe there's still more of them out there looking for me.
Oh,
Looks like there's some coming this way.
Huh? More of them? Then what are we standing here for? Run!
No, wait, my body isn't in the best shape. It's difficult for me to run.
how about we find some place to hide?
Okay, sounds good. There's a tavern on the other side of the port we can go to. They probably wouldn't expect me to hide in a place like that.
Well, okay. Worshippers don't go to bars?
Alright, let's move out. Stay behind us. We'll keep an eye out for anyone looking for you.
What the hell is going on? I mean, I heard the Eremites weren't very religious, but I didn't know they were sacrilegious. Wait, the person outside was Asfan, and the old man we spoke to earlier was Asfand? Seems a little too similar.
We made it. Oh, they shouldn't be able to find us now. Wait, stand down, Dia.
Hey, Spooky. She seems like she's one of the
Who are these
mercenaries.
two?
Are you a worshipper?
They're travelers that I met on the street just a moment ago. They happened to notice that you were all searching for me, so they helped me hide.
Oh, so she is part of
I
the group.
see. In that case, you two should scram. There's nothing here for you.
Sure, but you didn't decide. Wait, you have ears? What the hell are these?
Wait a sec.
I'm Miss Dunyarzad's bodyguard, here to see that she returns home safe and sound. My lady, let's get going. You've been gone for so long that your parents are worrying themselves sick.
Sounds like their problem.
If I refuse to go with you?
You will perish.
It'd be easier for the both of us if you cooperated. But if you insist on not going, then I'll have to carry you like a sack of potatoes.
Cool.
Hey, Dunyarzad already said she doesn't want to go back. Why are you still pushing her?
Stay out
'Cause
of
fuck
this.
you,
don't
that's why.
understand the situation. Sorry,
You're
my
right, they
lady.
don't.
Even though I'm your bodyguard, your parents are my employers. I have to answer to them.
How much?
Wait, what?
How much
How
did they
much
pay you?
more do I have to pay you to become your employer? So you never listen to my parents ever again. Double? A triple? Give me some time and I'll get that much.
My lady, this isn't about Mora.
Of course it is.
I don't know what you think of us Eremites, but let me say this. I like Mora, but I'll never go against my principles. That's why
I was
I'm
supposed
here
to believe
looking
that.
for you. Sure, it's an order from my employer, but my conscience was also telling me it's the right thing to do. And knowing your health, carelessly running around like this is gonna hurt ya. For the sake of those who love you, don't be stubborn.
Oh, so it's as innocent as that, is it? Not actually hunting her down?
No, you're wrong.
Gonna stab her in the
I'm aware of
chest?
my limits, and I know what I'm doing. Honestly, the only people being stubborn right now are my parents. And they know perfectly well that it makes no difference if I'm at home or not.
How old are you?
They still won't accept reality.
Which
And every
is...
time I bring this up, they just change the subject. Dia, you've been living with us a long time already. This should be old news to you. Dia, I know it hasn't been easy for Mother and Father, and I'm grateful for everything they've done for me. But there's someone else in this world I'm also grateful to.
The Dendro
Because she
Archon.
saved me. The love I have for her is the same I have for my parents. This is
Really?
my life and my last chance. So I want to do something meaningful.
My lady, are you sure what you're doing now is meaningful?
Yeah, what exactly are you doing?
I'm sure. At least, it is to me.
Fine, I won't ask you to return home anymore. But let me make something very
What?
clear. I'm only doing this because I respect your determination, not because I agree with you.
Do you play cards? You got this Yu-Gi-Oh pyramid on your chest.
Thank you, Dia. Sorry for being so rude just now. My nerves were acting up. And I even brought up your payment in such an offensive way.
Yeah, boo.
Don't worry about it, my lady. I did say that I like Mora. Besides, that's our next topic of conversation. Today's little excursion caused such a ruckus that every single bodyguard at the estate was deployed. It wouldn't be easy to hide things from your old man.
Wouldn't it though? What makes him so good at collecting
Since
information?
this definitely won't be your last escapade, here's a little tip. You should at least make it look like your room and things are still in order when you leave. Also, you'll need someone to cover you for when you're out and about.
How is that gonna be, dude? Nice of you to offer your services there.
So, I'll let you hire me, my lady. This way,
Ah!
everyone wins. As for the pay, let's say half of what your father pays me. We can settle the bill when we return to the estate.
Half? So you're losing money?
Deal.
Yay! Looks like they've reached an understanding.
Yeah! Then here's what's going on.
I'm fine, really. I just feel a little tired now that things have calmed down.
My lady, stop trying
So
to
haven't
be
eaten
tough.
spicy food?
We're already in a tavern, so let's rest up and grab some grub.
Oh, you have you not eaten? Is that the
I'm
problem?
sorry for worrying you two. If you don't mind, I'd like for you to join us.
Sure. After you rest up, we want to hear more about Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Oh, that's right. We still need that information. Why is the jazz so sexy here? That's a sexy, sexy saxophone.
Ha! Well, if it isn't Dia. Haven't seen you in nearly half a year.
What? But I thought you worked here.
Word on the street is that you're a bodyguard for the Homayani family now. Ha! Don't you find that kind of work boring?
Wow, talk shit about the Homayani family directly to them.
You get used to it. How about a menu over here?
You got it. Huh? Isn't this little Miss Homayani herself? We don't get to serve personages like you very often. We'll be sure to prepare our very best.
Shouldn't you always be preparing your very best?
Thank you, sir, but there's no need. I don't have a lot of Mora on me, and I really ought to save as much as I can.
No. Planning on escaping again?
But please bring these two the best food you have. They're my new friends, so I want to be a good host for them.
Oh, nice. No need to break the bank. We'll eat whatever you order. Don't worry about it. We'll pay for our own food. I'd rather pay for my own food.
Wait, we're paying for ourselves now? Aw, Paimon kinda wanted to try something fancy, but we aren't exactly loaded.
We aren't exactly loaded?
Settle for something ordinary.
Paimon, you're being rude.
How about
You're embarrassing
our
me.
coconut charcoal cakes?
What the
They're
fuck?
our signature snack, and they run cheap. Look, other customers over there are eating some now.
What the fuck? Wait, they come with dip? What am I looking at?
They look kind of burnt and dry. Paimon will pass.
Picky Paimon? Oh, that's a first. But you cooked slimes before.
What do you have against my slime dishes?
Didn't Xiangling cook them, technically? After all, you continue chatting with Dunyazard.
We asked a lot of people when we first arrived, and almost nobody was interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali. So, what made you want to follow her?
Well, remember when you asked me if I knew how to meet the Dendro Archon? Even though I don't know how, I think I've actually seen her before.
Huh? Really?
Yes, it was when I was a child. At the time, my illness had kept me bedridden for the better part of a year.
I like this voice actor.
I was stuck inside and couldn't make any friends, and my parents did their best to find treatments for me. But even then, the Akasha didn't have any helpful information. My younger self no longer had any hopes or dreams. One flare-up was so bad that I was in a semi-conscious state for several days.
Sounds great.
And one night, I woke up alone in my room. I was terrified. My body was paralyzed. Even if I cried, there was no sound.
Fantastic.
At that moment, an ethereal voice spoke in my mind. Dunyarzad, don't be scared. You don't have to cry.
But I do.
Dunyarzad, don't be scared. You don't have to cry.
I like it. It just got repeated exactly.
Who are you? How do you know my name? How do I explain this? You might not be able to understand, but actually, I know everything about you. Really? Of course. I know that you're scared of thunder, that you hate taking medicine every morning, and that you love counting the petals on your mom's skirt.
Man, you need to get a better hobby. Do something productive. Support your family, please.
Wow, you really do know everything.
Wow, that sums you up pretty nicely, doesn't it? Holy shit.
Dunyarzad, is there anything you want? Want? Not really. I can't go anywhere or do anything.
Well, let's hook you up to the internet and see what happens.
Huh? But aren't you a child? All children have wishes. Tell me what you want, and maybe I can make it happen.
Maybe I can make it don't happen.
Can you make my illness go away? Oh. I'm sorry. But I'm not powerful enough to do that right now.
The Greater Lord would have been able to.
Then, can you be my friend?
Nope. Then she goes quiet.
After that, the voice said, "Okay, I'll be your friend."
How many friends can she have?
Although my body was suffering during those days, that voice encouraged me and told me many wondrous things. Beyond my window was the flourishing Sumeru city. Beyond the city was a lush rainforest. And beyond that was the wall of Samiel. Deserts and all of Teyvat. Once I finally made it through that bout of illness, I couldn't hear that voice anymore. I told my mother about it, but she said that I must have been dreaming. But I know that that voice wasn't a figment of my imagination. Before that, I had never heard of Teyvat.
You never heard of the world? So you believe that voice you heard was... It was Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Yes, for sure. If it weren't for that voice, I would have never grown curious about the outside world. Nor would I have learned how to read and enjoy so many books. That voice sparked a desire for wisdom. It had to have been the Dendro Archon. I've been hoping for a chance to repay her kindness.
Strong language you're using.
In fact, I was running around today to help prepare the Sub-Zero's festival for her.
What's the Sub-Zero's festival?
What indeed?
It's Lesser Lord Kusanali's birthday, which was the day that she was found by the sages. It's actually an old holiday that originally celebrated Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's birthday. When she passed away, the holiday eventually became a celebration of the Lesser Lord's birthday.
Do those actually line up?
I heard everyone was overjoyed when they welcomed her back to Sumeru. In those days, the festival was a huge deal.
Then how come people aren't celebrating it now?
Because of the academia's influence, people have gradually lost interest in the festival.
What the... Man, it seems a little bit harsh to just stop celebrating your god's birthday.
The academia actively participates in Sumeru's many holidays dedicated to Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. But when it comes to the Sub-Zero's festival, forget any funding. They practically act like it doesn't exist.
Is there a conspiracy going on?
Maybe they see Lesser Lord Kusanali's birth as confirmation of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's death, so they're reluctant to celebrate it.
Aww, but that's awful.
It is. It's absolutely terrible. Sure, the Greater Lord founded Sumeru, but hasn't Lesser Lord Kusanali been the one quietly protecting us for the past few hundred years?
I don't know, has she? You tell me, I haven't been here.
Just remember that we're still out in public. Don't get too carried away now.
Maybe they'll poison our
I
food.
know that people over by the Grand Bazaar still hold the Sub-Zero's festival to this day. But I hadn't met any of them before, so I was never able to contribute. But recently, I made a friend there who also follows Lesser Lord Kusanali. I gave her my savings because I want her to throw a wonderful festival this year. That's the least I could do for Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Hold on, my lady. Does this friend happen to be Nilu, the one who sends flowers to the estate?
The one who dances in the bazaar?
Yes, that's her.
I saw her leaving the other day with a nervous look on her face. It seemed like she was hiding something in her arms. Did you give her something?
Yes. Initially, I didn't have much Mora prepared, so I had Nilu sell one of my skirts.
How was this skirt
I've
worth?
agreed with Nilu to meet up at the Grand Bazaar today, and see how things are coming along. Dia, would you accompany me?
Sure. That's quite the trip, though. I'll carry you.
No,
Carry?
that would be too much, even for you.
You might as well just accept the lift. If I let you walk, who knows how long it'll take us. And if anything happens to you, then I'd really never hear the end of it from your father.
Can we piggyback it?
But of course. Nilu will be thrilled to hear there are more people interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Ah, great. Where is this Nilu?
You just can't beat the atmosphere here.
Bing a bing. And bing a ding 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 a bing 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 a ding. Man, what an amazing soundtrack. Bing a ding. Are we done yet? Ye gods, there we go. Okay. 何本当にすごい. How do we get over there exactly? Follow the trail, what am I doing? Oh yeah, can I... Do you have all my features here? Catherine, it's you again! Hello, it is indeed me, Catherine, the receptionist of the Adventurers Guild. My job is to provide the adventurers with quests and intelligence support. This looks like you're already familiar with the Adventurers Guild modus operandi. I'll leave it at that. Have you been following me this whole time? If all expenses are covered, I won't refuse. But unfortunately, being a receptionist is a year-round job, so I don't get vacation opportunities like that. Good talk, Catherine. Pleasure as always. Here we go. Let me in. Let me in. Wait, really? Oh, there it is. Well, wrong entrance, but whatever. Belay dancer?
Sorry I'm late, Nilu.
Oh, Dunyarzad. It was taking you so long that I assumed you got trapped at home.
Are those
But
horns
we
real?
made it in the end.
Yeah, she was trapped on there, broke her out.
Uh-oh. But if Dia's here, that means you got caught, right?
I'm gonna fight to the death now?
You could say that, but everything worked out. She's on our side now.
Not completely.
There you go.
Oh. And who are these two?
Who aren't we?
Meet the Traveler and Paimon, my two newest friends. They're visitors who just arrived at Sumeru City and are looking for information on Lesser Lord Kusanali.
So you're followers from another land?
Yep, truthfully, no. Travelers from another world. Followers from another land?
Oh, really? Well, that's okay. You're still invited to the Sub-Zerus festival.
Oh, thank God. Wait, do I have to bring gifts? It's a birthday, right?
By the way, Dunyarzad, we've already started decorating the Grand Bazaar. It looks spectacular, thanks to your generous contribution.
You're responsible for this? Nice.
You're very welcome. It's the only thing I could do. Do you still have enough Mora?
Probably? But don't sweat it. We've already finished renovating the stage. Come on, I'll show you.
So you've been sponsoring this?
Wow! This place is amazing!
Not bad. Huh. Last time I was here, the stairs were full of holes.
The stairs were nothing. A little while ago, we discovered that the tree above the stage had a huge chunk of bark ready to fall off. Mr. Zubair was worried sick.
I mean, this is all one big tree. Shouldn't it be taking care of the entire thing?
We reported it to the
If this shit
Academia
collapses,
many
I'm
times,
pretty sure you're
but they
screwed.
never sent anyone to deal with it. We didn't want anything bad happening, so we were going to cancel all the stage performances.
Why didn't anyone come to handle it?
Oh, probably because it was the theater asking.
Oh yeah, of course. Fuck thespians.
The Academia looks down on performers like us.
Wait, I'm thinking of
Probably
lesbians.
think it would be best if the theater closed down completely.
They dislike you that much,
We
huh?
can't let that happen, though. Not only would everyone involved in the theater go hungry, but then we wouldn't be able to hold the Sub-Zerus festival anymore.
Wait, you're the ones responsible for it? How?
Thank the Dendro Archon for Dunyarzad. With the Mora she gave us, we hired someone to patch up the tree, and we also gave the stage a much-needed makeover. The stage
good
is
for you.
going to be even prettier when it's festival time. I can't wait for you to see it.
Sounds cool.
And I can't wait to see you on the stage. You've been practicing so long already. It's almost time for your dream to become reality.
It's our dream. I'll do my best for the two of us.
Nilu, what are you gonna be doing at the festival?
She'll be dancing the dance of Sub-Zerus, the most important performance at the Sub-Zerus festival.
Dunyarzad,
How does this
have you
work?
told him the origin of this holiday?
I only told them about the Greater Lord and Lesser Lord so far.
Okay. Then I'll tell you two about how this holiday came to be. According to legend, the Sub-Zerus festival was originally the Goddess of Flowers' birthday celebration for the Greater Lord. A long, long time ago, on one of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's birthdays, her friends threw her a celebratory banquet. Some of the gods got drunk. One started playing music, and the Greater Lord started singing, so the Goddess of Flowers began to dance. As she danced upon the grass, countless beautiful parisaras began to bloom wherever she stepped. Those brilliant purple flowers became her dazzling stage. All the gods clamored, "Oh, if only time could stop at this very moment."
Sounds like they had a great time. That sounds somewhat bittersweet.
Huh? Really? Oh, you probably mean because all the gods in this story are no longer alive. Although they aren't around anymore, they're preserved in our tradition of dance. This outfit I'm wearing is apparently based on how the goddess of flowers looked.
Wait, who is that? I didn't pay enough attention. Who was the goddess of flowers?
We're just tiny people compared to the divine. We still have to do our best to make sure that the birthday girl feels loved on her special day.
Nilu, you of all people
nice.
will definitely be able to convey our well wishes to the Dendro Archon. I also noticed that you went the extra mile and scattered Patisaras around the stage.
But of course.
They symbolize the goddess of flowers, after all. It's just a shame that all the real Patisaras went extinct after her death.
The real?
Yeah. The Greater Lord brought forth Patisaras in memory of the goddess of flowers, but she ultimately could never truly replicate that beautiful purple.
Thinking about the goddess of flowers dance makes me wish I could have seen it.
Then how do you know whether or not they're real if they... You weren't around to see them. You don't remember the beautiful purple, do you? How
If the
did...
stage were anything like that, I'd be thrilled if I had just 2 real Patisaras on the stage.
Okay, one is not enough.
So, Traveler and Paimon, what do you think? Interested in the Sabzeruz festival?
Wait a second, I
Will you two
remember.
be coming?
I remember that flower that was encapsulated to the north. Is that up?
All of Lesser Lord Kusanali's followers will be there for her birthday. It'll be a good opportunity for you to learn more about her.
Ooh, Paimon thinks that's a great idea!
Sure. You sure it's not because you want in on the fun? You sure it's not because you want to watch Nilo dance? You perv.
Of course Paimon wants to watch. Those 2 things aren't mutually exclusive, you know.
So how about we all attend the Sub-Zerus festival together?
Sounds like a plan.
Dunyarzad, let me show you which stage decorations we've picked out so far. Traveler and Paimon, if that doesn't sound interesting to you, then feel free to explore the area.
Let me show you which stage decorations?
Everyone at the Grand Bazaar loves Lesser Lord Kusanali, and we're all looking forward to the Sabzeruz festival.
In that case, we'll take a look around.
So everything about the Lesser Lord has just been literally pushed on the ground? Like they just dusted around to the carpet? Hey, Shrimati!
Ah, dancing at the Sub-Zeruz festival. You know, I also danced when I was younger.
Oh, good for you.
As a child, I even asked my grandmother why we performed the dance for the Lesser Lord when it was originally done to honor the Greater Lord. My grandmother said that Greater Lord Rukkhadevata is a beloved deity and honored by all. And Lesser Lord Kusanali is too. If the Goddess of Flowers ever knew Lesser Lord Kusanali, then she would certainly have wished to be her friend and hold celebrations for her too.
Is that all this Goddess of Flowers does?
The Sub-Zeruz festival has been losing its appeal over the years. That is, until a wealthy benefactor stepped in this year and brought the festival back to life. I heard she forked out a lot of mora to make it all happen.
Isn't the wealthy benefactor her parents? Hey, Swoof. Very nice. Okay, Kumar.
Whoa, what's with your yellow hair?
Hey, watch it.
Why do your clothes look so funny?
Hey,
Are you
kid,
an Outlander?
are you?
Did you know that the Sabzeruz festival is about to happen? There'll be loads of fun things to do at the festival. But the best part is when Ferris, the Knight of Flowers, passes out candy to everyone.
Oh shit, really? Now die. Hey, Korosh. Still having a hard time. You can do it. Nilo, explain yourself.
Milu, your outfit looks amazing. There's also something different about you from when we first met up.
I thought I'd add a little extra pizzazz to my dress for the festival. See?
Wow, did you sew all that yourself?
Pizzazz?
Sewing is a fundamental skill for everyone in the theater company because we make all our own costumes. Did you know that Mr. Zubair not only can make costumes, but props too?
Wow.
I've noticed that you can't keep your eyes off that crown over there. Would you like to try it on?
Crown? Where? What?
May I?
What?
Of course.
What?
The legends say that the goddess of flowers had beautiful horns on her head, so this crown was made to reflect that.
Whoops.
Milu, you're... wow.
Sewing... Of course. The legends say that the goddess of flowers had beautiful horns on her head.
Don't know why the pacing on that was so weird. Oh, Farad.
Things are really shaping up.
Lord
There's a buzz
Farquaad.
around the festival this year. We're expecting people from all over to come by this year and buy things during the festivities.
Yeah, that's great and all. Can you say E?
Don't be fooled into thinking that Sumeru City has the best of everything. Some festival snacks are only offered here in the Grand Bazaar.
What? I'm sorry, is this not part of Sumeru City? Are you like an independent city-state?
And when it comes to musicians, dancers, or singers, the Grand Bazaar's got the best of the best. Sure, those folks at the Academia might not like it, but what's a festival without song and dance?
It's a festival without song or dance. I think I'm more interested in the food. It's probably because I'm an old fogey. There you go.
Revamping the stage for the festival couldn't have been easy, that's for sure. I bet this year's festival will be one to remember.
Revamp sounds weird to use in a... how to put this? Any sort of serious context. Well, serious is very relative. Very relative. But this year's festival will be
I
one
don't
to
know
remember.
much about the Grand Bazaar, but I do know that the residents here have a penchant for song and dance. Two things that the Academia doesn't particularly approve of.
But how can you not love moves like this?
Oh, and the perfume sold around here is a lot better than what you'll find elsewhere. The fragrances are longer lasting and they're gentler on your skin and... I mean, that's what I've heard at least.
What? You don't use perfume?
Hey! Is that who Paimon thinks it is? It looks like Catherine.
Oh my god, she's gone rogue! Put her down before she murders the rest of humanity. I swear to god, if she activates her arm cannon... Okay, can I move on?
Come to think of it, Paimon's only ever seen her behind the counter at the Adventurers Guild. This is the first time we've ever seen her taking a break.
She might have been cloned.
Hey, Catherine!
Oh, hey! It's the Traveler and Paimon! What's shaken?
What? Completely different personality. Interesting.
Oh, break time Catherine sure sounds a lot less formal than usual. Paimon was still waiting for her to say Ad Astra Abyssosk.
I knew it. She's the hive mind. She's the host. She's the woman in charge.
Sure. Standing behind the counter at the Adventurers Guild doesn't require any complicated functions.
Functions?
But saying and doing the same old things over and over again can get pretty monotonous. Like watching the same Fontaine movie day after day. But take you two, for example. You travel across Tevat to enrich your lives and gain new experiences.
We're not doing it to enrich our lives. We're like quest, goddammit. Remember my brother?
Well, we enjoy traveling across Teyvat and all that, but we're mainly looking for clues
Thank
about
you.
my brother.
Thank you.
Yes, you should keep searching. Sometimes the answers we're looking for aren't necessarily at our intended destination. Instead, they're found along the way.
Sure.
Huh. Haven't we heard someone say something pretty similar recently? Anyways, what brings you out here, Catherine?
You're also a fan of the Sub-Zero's festival?
No,
click.
not particularly. I guess you could say that I'm loving the recent atmosphere here. If festivals bring happiness to everyone, then that's where their true value lies. Oh, it looks like it's about time for me to be heading back now.
Alright, we'll see you next time at the event.
What do you mean it looks like? Okay, the fact that she has a keyhole back here.
Connecting us with the Aramites. We've already made some great friends in Sumeru City thanks to you.
Oh yeah, that's true. Like, is this where you wind her up, you just put the key in, turn it around, and the automaton keeps going?
I'm sure you two will get along well with the people here. You've already been blessed by the element of Dendro after all. See you around.
I'm also kind of curious how this works because when I wasn't streaming, I was near the academia and there was somebody else up there that basically talked like a puppet, which makes me curious. Can you be possessed by the spirit of the Dendro Oracle?
There's something really different about Catherine today.
I don't know why I'm so invested in this. It's just, there's so obviously something weird going on.
Hey, traveler. Paimon.
I don't think the consequences are actually any drastic, but I don't like how jaggy your arm is. Fix it.
Oh, hey Dia, what's going on?
I've got something to tell ya. My lady knows you're looking for ways to meet Lesser Lord Kusanali, and she's been trying to come up with a way to help you. Well, I have an idea that might help.
Go ahead.
Serious? We'd love that.
Tell me, Yugi.
It might not necessarily pan out, so don't get your hopes up too much. I'll need to take you two somewhere and ask someone some questions.
What about Dendrozad?
My lady is feeling a little worn out at the moment. Nilu's found a place for her to rest. After I take my lady home, let's meet in front of the Citadel of Regzar.
Citadel of Regzar, that's the reputation point, right?
Let's head over to the Citadel of Regzar and wait for Dia.
Sure. Like, she just told me that. I don't know why you're acting like you're in control here, Paimon. Treasure Street? I need to set up house here.
Sorry, I'm late. It took some convincing for the master and mistress to believe that Miss Dunyarzad was only sitting in the port for a while because she was in a bad mood. Anyway, I guess I should be thanking you. I haven't seen
thanks for
Miss
billing her out.
Dunyarzad that happy in a long time. If it wasn't for you two, she probably would have been caught and dragged back much earlier.
And then she would have been super sad.
You sure sound a whole lot nicer than when we first met, Dia. Who would have thought you had such a soft spot for Dunyarzad?
But also, What's Dunyarzad's goal now? Like, she's just fine with her situation now?
It's called being a professional. I'm a bodyguard, and I work for whoever's paying.
Even though it's for half the price, apparently.
Look, Dia's blushing.
Yeah, that's a blush if I've ever seen one.
Listen, you two.
What is it, Yugi? That's pretty good.
Don't expect to be working for Miss Dunyarzad very long, but I hope to finish things on a positive note if possible. Let's cut the chit-chat and head into the Citadel.
Wait, what does that
See if
mean?
the
Where are you
person
heading?
I know has a way for you two to meet with the Lesser Lord.
You got plans after this?
Hey, Chief.
Ha, Dia! What are you doing here? And well, didn't expect to see you three together.
I take it you all know each other already?
Yeah, I met this old fogey before.
We met this morning after the Adventurers Guild pointed us to Osfon for more info.
This morning? It's probably been like 2 days in game time.
No kidding. Huh. So, where's Rookshaw? I thought I'd help these two out by asking about the theft. Anything you can tell him?
Rookshaw's gone over to the Academia. The
God
Grand
damn it.
Sage recently ordered Sumeru City to begin bolstering its defenses. So people from all over have been called back to the city. Since you've already mentioned the theft, I suppose I might as well tell them what we know.
Appreciate it, Chief.
Theft? Sorry, what the heck are you guys talking about?
Yeah, what the heck in heck?
Just recently, the Academia lost something, and there's a chance the item is connected with the Dendro Archon. This case might just somehow help you in meeting her.
I suppose that's one way to look at it. But if you ask me, the case is more about the Academia than anything else. Let me fill you in. The Academia recently sent
You could phrase that
a convoy to
differently.
pick up an important package from Aru village. Word got out, and the convoy was robbed on its way back.
Gosh darn
The
it.
Grand Sage took the whole matter very seriously. Not only did he dispatch the Matra, but also enlisted our help in the search for leads. All we know so far is that whatever was stolen is currently in Port Ormos.
You two
I
have
see.
heard of Port Ormos, haven't you? It's the largest commercial port in all of Sumeru. You can travel there by leaving Sumeru City and heading south along the river.
Yeah, I've got a waypoint.
The Academia's grip isn't long enough to reach all the way to Port Ormos, so the city's a little more laid back, meaning the population's also a mixed bag. You never know who you'll meet
Whoa,
there.
whoa. Are you saying Mexico isn't sending the best?
Apparently what was lost has a great deal to do with the Akasha, knowledge, and even the gods. I'm afraid I don't have any other details for you, though. If you're interested, maybe you could head to Port Ormos and ask around yourselves. If you want my advice, try introducing yourselves as students of the Academia once you're there.
Students of the Academia? Why should we do that?
Are you serious, Chief? All the Academia students are in Sumeru City, you know. Why should they pretend to be students in Port Ormos?
So we're gonna get mugged in the streets? Like,
If you're also interested, just go there and see what happens.
sure, I'll just get shanked in an alleyway and get a game over.
Count me out. I've got plenty of work to do here for the Homayani family.
I guess I'm getting shanked by myself then. Oh my god, just me and Pipe.
And take it from me, if you two really do decide to visit Port Ormos, you'd best watch your backs. Let's just say that the Eremites there aren't nearly as friendly as those here in Sumeru City. There are even some extremists who go around shouting slogans like, "Retake Sumeru for the Scarlet King." Word is that more and more are joining their movement. They're becoming a real headache for Chief and the others.
You bet
Cool.
they are. The Scarlet King's been dead for thousands of years. Now they start spreading rumors of his return. Ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
Not everyone's like you, Chief. Even the desert natives who abandoned their homes in the wilderness still wish to have a god of their own.
I wish I had a god of my own.
Well, Traveler, that's about all the information we have for you.
My own personal Jesus. Oh, I like your toned belly.
Thanks, Dia, and you too, Osfon.
Sure, see you later, ass fan.
Since we've
I'm also a
planted
bit of
on
an
the
ass fan
peace of the
myself.
moment in Sumeru City, let's head to Port Ormos and see what we can find next.
Miss Dunya's is
Fine.
looking forward to seeing you both at the Sub-Zeru's festival, so be sure to get yourselves back here in time for that.
Well, time is very relative in this game. Yeah, we won't forget, don't worry, we will. Don't worry, we will forget.
Good. Then we'll see you both at the Sub-Zeru's festival.
Yeah, you wish. Hey, ass fan.
You two must really be something if you've got Dia the Flame Mane speaking on your behalf. The Corps of 30 isn't officially overseen by the Academia, but because we're hired mercs, there's still lots of sensitive intel that I can't reveal to you. In the end, when it comes down to it, the city's safety is both the core and academia's top priority. I've told you all I can about what was stolen from the academia. As for why you should pretend to be students in Port Ormos, I'll leave that for you to find out yourself.
Stop being so mysterious. You both know I'm gonna die anyway. Why did I get a Brightwood? Wait, what's this? Talk to a troubled artisan? Okay. Oh, is this... Oh, this must be the event quest. Hey, Dia.
It's been a while since I visited the Citadel of Rexar. I'll catch up with Chief for a bit before I head back myself. He really
Can't
did a
believe
lot for
Rexar
me
made
in
a
the
citadel.
past.
Last time I saw him, he was running around in the desert with a bear. Foraging for food.
Remember, to get to Port Ormos, just follow the river south from Sumeru City's port.
Ogrimmar looks different. Okay.
Just be sure to take care of yourselves out there. We'll meet again at the Sub-Zeru's festival.
Sure. Oh God, your nickname is Swallow? Ah, I hope you mean the bird. Jesus Christ. And how come I can't talk to you anymore? Did I offend thee? Damn it, I want to. Yes, take on commissions. There we go, Grave in Innocence. Yahoo! Oh yeah, shit, this quest. What? With metal decorations, this looks a lot more expensive than regular cameras. Be careful with it. According to the leasing agreement, it can only be used within the mayor's borders. Okay. Interesting limitation. I wonder how they're going to explain that. Okay. Let's find some bandits with knives. And be all like, oh no, I'm a poor and sweet innocent little student. I sure hope nothing bad happens. Ah! Sissy! Be free to pet it and feed it. The person doesn't protest. Oh, fantastic. Wait. Freeze to attack. Is this Brightwood? Origami, damn it. This seems like somewhere they'd place a spin crystal. What? They almost always put it on top of boxes. Quite the obvious pattern. Can I get any wood out of this tree? I can. Karma pala wood. I wish there were like Indian accents here. Speaking of boxes with spin crystals on them, Jesus Christ. Oh, this is cute. What the fuck is this? Are we gonna get voice acting?
Port Ormos is pretty great. There's so many new and interesting things. Not to mention all the tasty food.
Oh my god. Something like... It feels pretty clear that you've got multiple and various writers throughout this game. Like... Paimon's personality changes depending on, like, if you're doing the main quest or an event or just something random.
Sumeru's largest commercial port sure lives up to its name. Look at all the merchants, and everyone seems excited just to be here.
It's like she turns into a caricature of herself during some of the events where she's just like, hey, fucking food, am I right? Haha, LeMayo, comedy gold. Not to mention I'm emergency food. How can that be the case? Wouldn't that be cannibalism, LeMayo? Not everyone, I'm sure. Not as quite as excited as Paimon.
did things end up like this?
Okay, we're putting on all the
All
blame.
thanks to your artistic license. That's how. I should have made you wait until we got an update from Tanja.
But when I finished the prototype Aranara yesterday, you agreed that the kids would like it. That's why we tried bringing it out for a test run today.
Well, I never thought they'd dislike it so much.
What did you make? A demon Arnara?
Oh, what should we do?
I love it. Can I keep it? Look at him. There we go. They sound distinctly less than excited.
Whoa. Yeah. Compared to everyone else, they seem really down in the dumps. Let's go find out what's going on.
So that we can mock them.
Hey there. Paimon's name is Paimon, and she's a traveler who was just passing by. Is there something bothering you?
I'm sorry. This sentence. Paimon's name is Paimon, and traveler is a traveler. Ah, glorious. Okay, you know what? Once again, I'm just disappearing in the middle of the stream. Because I like food. Call me Paimonially inspired. Where was I?
Oh, I noticed you two a moment ago. Welcome to Akara Crafts, the best toy store in Port Ormos. At least for now.
Why are there so many getting into the toy industry in this
What's
game?
bothering us is this prototype Aranara. To start with, could I get your opinion on it?
I love him.
Prototype Aranara? You mean this wood carving here? Looks like a mushroom monster to Paimon.
Sounds like the name of a weapon, but it doesn't look very happy.
Oh, no. The prototype Aranara is something that brings joy and laughter to children. At least in theory.
Not the first negative feedback we've had.
you seem like you live with negative feedback.
Exactly as a prototype Aranara.
So for context,
It's not a regular
are
Arnar.
magical creatures in Sumeru fairy tales that live in the forest.
Yes.
For the store's 20th anniversary, we plan to release a series of hand-carved toys based on the Aranara stories that kids know and love. This is a prototype we made to get an idea of how they would react.
And not favorably. Can I keep him?
But when we put it out there, the reaction was not quite what we'd anticipated.
They booed. They jeered. Not cheered.
They thought it
Jeered.
looked like a mushroom too, huh?
No, worse than that, actually. I can't quite describe it, though. And I'm also not very good with kids. Maybe you could ask them for yourselves.
Okay. Ooh, nice purple-orange contrast.
This is not an Aranara. No way. I've read
How
Uncle
would you
Tanja's
know?
Aranara and the ill little fungus. It says that Aranara are supposed to be chubby and squishy. The carving looks nothing like that.
Toys do look better when they're round and chubby.
You would know.
Said in Aranara's vow that you can deceive the eyes, but you can't deceive the heart.
Oh my god, you're annoying.
This carving makes me feel lost and confused inside. I don't think the creator put his heart into it at all. It's nothing like an Aranara. Ooh, didn't put his heart into it, huh?
Lost and confused inside? I'm sorry.
One of those things that's easier said than understood.
My god. I feel completely disturbed by it.
Seed and Alia didn't like this carving, but I think it's okay. It doesn't look too happy, so it's kind of pitiful in a cute way.
Yeah, exactly! It's like a pug.
Oh, a positive review! Yeah, so I would totally ask my dad to get it for me, if it wasn't meant to be an Aranara.
That makes it sacrilegious.
Oh, well, that took a sudden turn for the worse. We asked the children for their opinions.
Oh, how did it go? Has it maybe, grown on them at all?
Unfortunately, no. I'm starting to understand how you feel.
Oh, this is such a shame. Why isn't Tandra back from Gandharvaville yet?
Why are they slapping the music so hard? Jesus Christ, I'm in the middle of a conversation here.
Oh, the kids kept mentioning an Uncle Tanja too. Who is he exactly?
The Arnar expert? The Arnar whisperer?
Uncle Tanger is a famous children's author here in Port Ormos.
Oh.
He wrote quite a few stories in the past, but none of them were popular among children. Just like our prototype Aranara. But around a year or so ago, he suddenly had a eureka moment or something. And suddenly the children loved every one of his stories.
Oh, he made a deal with the devil.
That's right. My little Ghaffari loves his stories too.
Ghaffari.
The reason we decided to make these carvings was because we saw just how popular the Aranara are among children. We asked Tanja for guidance, but right after he agreed, he went off to Gandharvaville with his son to look for inspiration. They haven't returned yet.
Did we ever see any Kodama in Inazuma? I don't think we did. That's disappointing.
We were running out of time, so we had no choice but to carve an Aranara based on our own imaginations.
And what an imagination it was.
As you can see...
What is it, a horns?
Oh, we have to do something.
Do we though?
Hey, since you're the famous traveler, could you do us a favor and look for Tondra in Gandharvaville?
We have to go all the way back.
He doesn't have to come in person if he's too busy. Just ask him to write down his suggestions and bring his notes back to us, if you could.
I can't.
Please, if only to put a smile on the children's faces.
Stop pestering me.
And of course, you'll be well compensated for doing us the favor.
Okay.
Pretty desperate. Let's help them out. To see the kids smile. And also for our reward.
And also for our reward. Okay, we'll do it to see the kids smile. Okay, we'll do it so that Paimon can get her rewards.
Yay, rewards!
Oh god. I'm not very good at raising kids. Especially, how is she 200 years? Like, is there any explanation to Paimon? God, she's the biggest mystery. Hey, Fayez.
Tanjo takes his son with him everywhere he goes. The two of them are very close. Maybe that's why he was able to come up with such great stories.
Maybe the kid came up with those stories.
We're counting on you. Please find Tanja for us.
If I have to. Hey, Mumd.
Every new toy we've ever launched at Akara Crafts has always had kids from all over Port Ormos flocking here to buy it. We thought our Aranara carvings would be a big hit, too. Who would have thought?
Clearly not you. Are we in the mouth of a dragon? Why are there like spines everywhere? Where'd the kids go? Did he push them over the edge? Oh my god! Just because they didn't like your toys didn't mean you have to take it that far. Jesus! Oh well. What you gonna do? So that's where the quest is continuing, is it? Bing-a-ling-a-ling! Bing-a-ling-ding-ding-ding-ding. Oh shit! Hey, come back here. I wish the... Damn it, I'm being too negative. But, I wish the game had the level of quality of writing and dialogue that Final Fantasy XIV has. Like, that is a long-ass game, and I've done almost all the side quests.
Looking for inspiration. But how do we find him?
And I basically haven't skipped a goddamn thing in that game. Well, I skipped a little bit in the beginning because I found it boring, but once I got into it, that's a lot of dialogue. That's like 15 books. Oh well, where's Tanger?
Should we yell his name at the top of our lungs?
That sounds like a bad idea. We might alert the forest rangers.
Hey buddy, what's your name? What are you doing here all alone? Do you live in Gandharvaville? Regardless, don't worry. As a trainee forest ranger, I'll do everything I can to help you.
Collar?
Hi, Miss Forest Ranger. I'm Rozzy. Don't mind me. I know the way back to Gandharvaville. When people say, don't mind me, what they really mean is don't worry about me. That's all the more reason not to leave you alone.
Are they crying?
Hey, don't cry. What's wrong? Take your time. You can tell me all about it. Huh. That voice sounds familiar. Paimon's heard it somewhere before.
You heard it right here in Gandharvaville. It's calling.
Oh, it's Kale! And a child who seems to be upset. Oh, let's go say hi.
Say hi? Sounds like they're having a bit of a moment, Paimon.
Hi, Kale. How have you been?
How indeed.
Huh. Paimon and Traveler.
Yes, 'tis us.
I've been doing pretty well. Thanks for asking. I'm helping Master Tainari patrol the forest. What brings you here? We're here on an errand. We heard your voice, so we thought we'd come ask you for help. You seem kinda busy, though. I'll be fine. You go help them first, Miss Forest Ranger. I'm okay, really. The sand got into my eyes, that's all.
What a well-mannered child.
You can't just leave him here. He'll die. Look at how sensitive he is.
Sand? There is not a lot of sand in a forest. You keep saying you're okay because you don't want us to know what you're upset about, right?
Well, it's making me upset not knowing what you're upset about. Maybe.
That's exactly why you have to get it off your chest. Here's a trick.
Do it.
If you're keeping a secret that bothers you, you can try telling it all to a tree hollow. A tree hollow?
Yeah, I had the same reaction.
A tree hollow. Do you know Tanja's stories? The Aranara living in the forest will patiently listen to every word children say. Maybe there really are Aranara living in the tree hollows that will listen to you. You like the Aranara stories too?
I've never heard a single one.
I love them.
Can somebody tell me one so I know what the hell's going on?
People who like Aranara are the best. Okay, I'll try telling my secrets to a tree hollow. Thanks, Miss Forest Ranger. You know everything. Aw, you're just exaggerating. Anyway, I'm trying to be like my friend, who always does her best to cheer people up when they seem sad. So, how are you doing? Feeling any better now? The forest is very dangerous, so how about we stick together?
I haven't seen Amber in ages.
Wow, Cully's so good with kids.
A forest ranger you can trust. You handle that expertly.
Well, helping children who are lost in the rainforest is all part of a forest ranger's duty.
The only reason I'm putting up with him right now.
So, what was it you wanted help with? You're not lost too, are you?
No, we actually want to go deeper into the forest. Can we talk to a tree hollow?
So, you're looking for a children's author from Port Olmos called Tanja. And he's here in Gandharville, looking for inspiration. Wait, when you say Tanja, do you mean the Tanja?
Mm-hmm.
That's right, Uncle Tanja.
So he's in the area, looking for inspiration for a new story as we speak? This is amazing. Could you wait for me for a second? I'll run Razzie back to Gandharville and then I'll be right back. I've always been curious what the man behind those incredible stories is like in person.
Hey, don't meet your heroes. Maybe he's a genius who spends a lot of time in solitary confinement. Maybe he's from a wealthy family. Maybe he's one of the lesser Lord Kusanali's familiars. Alt F4. I don't like any of these options. Familiars. What an insult. Let's go with that one.
Tanja's just a normal guy.
You're a son, aren't you?
He must be more creative than most people. Wait, hold on. Razzie, do you mean you've met Tanja before?
He's the son.
He's my dad.
There you go.
Your dad? Tanja's your dad? As in you're Tanja's son?
But he's Uncle Tondra. He can't have a son.
Paimonsees, that guy at Akara Crash told us that Tanja brought his son along with him. So he meant Razzie. Why are you here on your own, though? Did you and Tanja get separated?
We had an argument. I was upset, so I ran off here by myself. Oh, in that case, we should take you back to Gandharville first. Then we'll look for your dad and tell him where you are. No, I'm good. Thanks for your advice, Kale. I'm not so upset anymore. Come with me. I'll take you to him.
Yay! Thanks, Razzie! Paimon thought we'd be spending the whole day looking for him.
Oh my gosh! I can't believe I'm actually gonna meet the Tanja!
No. Yay!
So
Get her in the
glad
very
you're headed this
beginning.
way.
Cool.
I know this place pretty well. Follow me.
Why should I? Still yippee. This one's the one I want, though. I think. Man, that is a weak first talent. It should be at least 50, honestly. Speaking of... I keep calling them talents, even though they're constellations. I'm so disappointed that I didn't get Kazuha's upgraded talent. His C2 is insane. 200 EM to everyone inside. Woo! Within the party and not on the field is the worst possible combination. Like, compare the 200 EM to this. It's huge. Absolutely insane. And less for the duration, right? Which is 8 seconds. That's pretty good. Especially when you can snapshot. Surely. Damn it! This silly Billy. What? I'm sorry. Why is everyone here? Everyone, chill!
Spring forth.
No rest for the wicked.
Oh, thank you, my friend. Thank you. I've met such a friendly traveler. Yeah. Okay, like, oh, again, seriously. I like how the first time I met him, I still had the option of again, seriously. La di da di da di da di da di da di da.
There is no escape. Oz, reveal thyself.
Yeah, this combination feels stronger than the last. Goddamn Dendro slimes, I'm so done with this. Wait, my quest. The unappreciated carving, yes. What, all the way over there? Oh, good thing I've got another teleporting points. Why does my... What? No! Oh, no! Why did they capture them? Actually, my seed pouch is full. There's no point in me using it. Hold on, is there, nothing? It feels like there should be a... Sealy here. Oh well. I can't make one manifest, so... Or can I? Oh yeah, I should have cracked this one open. With the boys, as they say. That's it, right? Yeah. Oh, there's the ceiling. Well... Wait, are you gonna lead me all the way around? Sir, ma'am, sir? Ma'am, sir? My guy, please. I sometimes just drift off thinking about some of the future character combinations. They're getting more complicated and more interesting, but it also ends up making the how about this problems more obvious.
You won this one.
I sure did. What am I trying to say here?
Excellent.
Like, it starts feeling like you need some of the upgrades more. Because all the power lies in the unique effects, which means you really need the... what do you want to call them? Effects. Where the hell did that secondary Dendro damage come from? Oh well. Like when all the power is in the refinement as opposed to the base stats, the need for duplicates is way higher. Yes. Need all those. Where the hell did I leave the Sealy? Oh shit, there it is. It's a little weird that they didn't give the explanation of the wallflowers, the yellow ones. They give you stamina back. Hold on. Is that a... oh, that's one of those shroom boars. Thank you.
Is this an answer from this world?
Is it? What do you even mean, an answer from this world? Does this even make sense? Hmm?
Rosie!
Okay, where's the event?
Where are you, Rosie?
I don't know, but I brought some Dendro slimes.
Oh, Rosie! Thank goodness I finally found you. What would I do without you, my son? Were you in danger? Did the wild beasts scare you? Did the stars guide your way?
I'm okay. All thanks to their help.
Thank you. Thank you all. I dare say that even the most cold-hearted Spino crocodile would be moved to tears by your kindness.
Flamboyant man.
Nothing. It's all part of my responsibility as a trainee forest ranger. I'm the one who should thank you for creating so many wonderful stories for the children of Sumeru. I love them too.
Really? I didn't know anyone read my stories apart from young children. That must mean you're still in touch with your inner child. Okay then. I have the inspiration for my next story. It shall be about an Aranara granny who's a child at heart.
Huh? It's an honor to become the source of your inspiration.
I think she just called you a granny, Collie.
Kale looks like she's about to pass out. Hey Kale, are you okay? I'm okay. Sorry, I just got a little too excited.
Are you two story lovers as well? Yes. The moment I saw you, the image of an aura giant and an aura finch traveling together popped into my mind.
Are you kidding me? We've been tasked with seeking your help. Yep, I'm the aura giant and she's the aura finch.
Ah, excellent improvisation. Yes, mount your trusty steed of imagination and canter through the lush meadows of lyrical expression. You have the potential to become a celebrated storyteller too, you know.
Way ahead of you, buddy.
Seems like Kanja has a slightly exaggerated view of what it means to be a children's author. Not a finch. That's nothing to get excited about.
Let's put the jokes aside and get down to business.
Akara Crafts. Akara Crafts.
What are Nara Crafts?
Oh, right. I remember now. That small boat once sailed into the sea of my memory, but before long it floated away over the horizon, never to be seen again.
Can I drink? Ah, fine flagon. I mean, we're saying.
Perhaps for the best. After all, a wild tempest was raging in Tangier Harbor.
Tangier Harbor? Oh, metaphors, of course.
What? Paimon has no idea what he's saying.
Me neither.
What should we do? Do you think we should get Tainari to take a look at him?
Dad's saying he forgot about helping the people at Akara Crafts learn more about Aranara because right now he has something more important to do.
Oh, that's what he meant. Well, there it is. All the proof you needed that this kid is definitely Tanger's son.
He's like Oz. And Tanger is facial. You got him translation with this dude.
No, this isn't the time for all that. Tanger, your help is pretty vital to the toy makers. You gotta do something.
Do you?
But the
Do what?
garden that blooms before my eyes is of greater importance. For therein lies the beautiful Patisara that all the children of Sumeru dream of.
The rarest flower.
I, Tanger, have found evidence of Aranara activity right here in the Avidia forest, conclusively proving that Aranara not only exist in stories, but in real life too.
Oh, we can prove them.
I managed to document the first real-life Aranara sighting, the petty problems that perplex Akara Crafts will be untangled in no time.
Cool, let's do it then.
I may well be able to leverage this to assume leadership of the academia.
What?
Then all
I'm sorry.
across Sumeru will know of the great Tanger living in humble Port Ormos.
Something got real power hungry at the end there. Are you okay?
I haven't written any papers myself, but I think you need to have a bunch of them approved by the review board before entering the academia. You also need a detailed and objective experiment record. Anyway, Tanja, what do you mean by evidence of Aranara activity?
Yes!
What's important in a story? The great storyteller Tanger never gives his audience the bait right away. Come with me.
No. Fine.
Wait, not that way.
Where did you walk?
What's wrong?
What is wrong?
Nothing, but that way leads us deeper into the Avidia forest. I'm just concerned for Tanja's safety. And I think I'm starting to understand why Razi and Tanja were fighting.
Maybe there's something else going on. Maybe that's the secret Razi was keeping. What secret? The unappreciated carving. Follow Tanger. Oh, what's this? Oh my god. I was just guessing at the name.
As I expected, the promise of one of my stories has kept you hot on my heels.
Wait, where's the paper on the ground?
But this is just an ordinary tree hollow. Heimat's not seeing any evidence of Aranara.
But they're always in tree hollows.
You can deceive the eyes, but you can't deceive the heart. Look with your heart and you too will understand.
Okay, how do I do that?
Heimat's not sure what look with your heart means. But anyway, let's start by investigating the area around this tree hollow.
But I want to talk to everyone. Kali, why don't you have a name above your head? Whoa, why is there corruption?
just a little tired.
Oh, poor baby. Rosie, you got something to say?
Dad never used to be like this. It's all my fault.
What did you do? Did you use a genie? Wish for a cooler
You
dad?
can deceive the eyes, but you can't deceive the heart. I'm certain that in 100 years' time...
Sure. Dream big, little man. Yes, here we go.
Hey, look! There's a note here! Could this be the evidence that Tanja was talking about?
Read the note.
The handwriting's so hard to read. It's too hard. I can't remember the names of all these mushrooms. Do Aranara need to learn about mushroom classification?
Yeah, so that they can recognize their own kind, I don't know.
Here's another note that says, "This tree hollow is my castle." That sounds more like something an Aranara from the stories would say.
Uh-huh.
There's another one here. If only I were a clever Aranara.
The fuck?
Aranara. Is the emphasis on clever or Aranara?
I have no idea what's going on. Did he have an aneurysm? Okay, Tanger. You silly bitch.
How does it feel to bear witness to a groundbreaking discovery? Exciting, isn't it?
What's so groundbreaking about it? It looks like messages left by children.
The crude handwriting may look like a child, but don't forget, we're in the middle of a rainforest.
How's that relevant?
I doubt that a child would be able to reach this deep into the forest, and I doubt even more that they would think of this lowly tree hollow as some sort of impenetrable castle.
I'm not sure about that.
I boldly hypothesize that this tree hollow is in fact the Aranara's academia. The notes we saw were written by the Aranara themselves.
Oh, of course.
There's no doubt in my mind about that.
Oh, give me a second.
An Aranara that wasn't so bright left a note here wishing to become a clever Aranara.
Kali, why are you hanging your head?
I shall craft a new story for them and call it The Aranara in the Tree Hollow.
Stop talking about this isn't Twitter. There actually has to be content. It can't just be spamming titles.
Don't the very words just conjure up images of Aranara in your mind's eye?
Nope.
Not at all.
Many an adventurer knows how to take to the skies with their easily visible wind gliders, yet they do not possess the invisible wings of imagination, making it hard for them to keep up with my train of thought. How about you, Miss Forest Ranger? Do you soar into the atmosphere on the wings of imagination?
No, I plummet through the skies. Onto my head.
Huh? Me? I don't know. Maybe I do, but maybe not. Anyway, it has nothing to do with me, so...
Are you sure you're not feeling well? Is everything okay, Kali?
Yeah, I'm fine. It's just that witnessing Tanja's creative process is a little...
Told you not to meet your heroes.
Overwhelming.
Oh, yes. Yes. Overwhelming.
For now, I've decided to stay here with Razi until we witness the legendary moment when the Aranara appear in this hollow. Don't worry.
Just waiting
I won't
around.
let the Akara Crafts toy makers down. When a real Aranara appears, their little troubles will be resolved in an instant.
He seems pretty stubborn. Looks like we'll have to stay here and wait a little longer. No, I think we should return to our camp first. Tanja, in Aranara and the Three Little Fungus, it says that Aranara are very sensitive creatures. I don't think they'll show up if we stay here.
The Three Little Fungus with Rome. It says ill. Okay, well.
Oh? Was that in the story? Ah, yes, I remember now. Miss Forest Ranger, you sure know your stuff.
He's the writer.
In that case, let's go back to camp and call it a day. We'll continue our search for evidence first thing in the morning.
No, friendship's calling. I need to leave. I'm just gonna activate the waypoint for the sake of convenience. Oh no. Alright, where are you at? Boing. Oh shit, I got a... Activate 3 wind currents in the Motoyama forest? Okay. Anyway. Duty calls, off I go, bye bye.